Hey guys, a massive thanks to everyone for helping get the word out. That's what I mean by we. If you're new to the channel, I'm just Alan, and I'm the YourTubeAdvocate for April. The first order of business is the Community Advocate. A lot of you don't know this, but a while back YouTube created a paid position called the Community Advocate and gave it to an individual named Damien Estreich. In a blog posting that'll be linked on the side, we were told that Damien would champion our issues and concerns. Yeah. While I don't know if this was ever the case, at one time he was a subscriber to the channel and there was some communication before he went MIA to do what I assume are more important things like make videos of him playing Xbox. I've heard that he has different responsibilities now, but on a website that's based on communication, once again we have a failure to communicate from YouTube staff and they didn't feel it was important to let us know that. A while later, and I'm betting many of you don't know this either, YouTube created a community council, link on the side. To say that the council has not been embraced would be an understatement, in part because many felt that some of the council members were not representative of the average YouTuber. Some of the council members were openly childish and hostile to this channel, former advocates, and the community in general. Now, at least a few of the council members have done their best to make YouTube a better place, but they face two major problems. First, transparency. This has always been a problem with staff, the community advocate, and now the community council. It's probably not the individual or collective members' fault. They sign non-disclosure agreements, and the problem with that is you can't disclose what it is that you can't disclose. It's possible the council has not been allowed to make more than one video in 5 months. Along with an overwhelming majority of the community, I was openly critical of that video because it did not seem to address issues that we felt were important, and it seemed to focus on many things that we didn't care about. In fairness, I had a Skype conversation with one of the council members and was told that those were the concerns that were emailed to the council. If the council was not allowed to address issues they received via email, that is a ridiculous restriction and is not fair to them or the community. Okay, we've covered transparency, but what I think is the far greater problem with the community council is that some of the members have stated publicly that they have brought up issues to staff and they were ignored. If staff ignores the people that they chose to represent us, to be our voice, who do they listen to? I'll come back to that in a second, but I want to hit something quickly. It seems like less and less people are having videos removed for copyright violation due to music in their videos. YouTube has cut deals with most of the major record labels that seems to allow use of some of their work in user-generated content. But if the record label wants it removed, it will be removed, no questions asked. You can't use copyright protected music without permission if video is monetized. If it's not, I would suggest giving credit to the artist and hoping for the best. If you don't want to take a chance, use Creative Commons licensed music. I'll put a couple of those links up as well. Okay, quickly, completely unrelated but equally as important, we have a new problem on YouTube. Plagiarism. Apparently plagiarism is okay because one partner took someone else's work, represented it as their own, repeated it almost verbatim, monetized it, and profited from that work without any penalty. If this is okay, please let us know because I'm going to suggest that everyone do it. Now I'll move to selective censorship. It appears that some individuals are being singled out and treated differently than others because of their opinions. Now anyone that knows me knows I'm not a fan of zealotry of any kind by theist or non-theist, and they know that I've won a few rounds with some of the more tempestuous atheists on YouTube. With that said, no one should be censored for their opinion. Recent events would seem to suggest that it's okay to say anything that you want about any theist or non-theist in any religion but one. Feel free to comment about which religion that is. It also appears this is happening to people for their political opinion. If someone does not break a rule, they should not be suspended for what they have to say. Now some might label those political statements as hate speech, but that's a load of crap. A sensitive and Maybelline-clad young man made some derogatory statements about me this week. Just as he has a right to wear copious amounts of makeup, he has a right to express his poorly constructed thoughts. His video should not be removed, he should not be suspended. Like these other individuals, he has broken no rules. We are told that the flagging and reporting system is not automated, that an individual staff member reviews and makes a decision on each situation. We are told that these decisions are made based on terms of service and community guidelines. But it is clear that many of them are emotional decisions based on personal feelings for the individuals being reviewed. How else could you explain someone's video being removed for copyright violation when it's only them speaking their opinion into the camera? The rules say that once you're suspended, you never come back, but some people have been suspended and come back and become partners. That was a conscious decision. I'm not saying it's malicious, I'm not saying the editors are bad people, but if they want us to believe that they care, they have to admit that they care. They have to admit that they're human. Now, CDC had a great way for us to deliver this message.
We do a mass mailing. We just come out the cuss with a mass mailing and just, and say, hey, fix this. Fix this. You know what I'm saying? And, give them about a week, something like that. See if they don't, then bomb them again.
Here's your coordinates for E-bomb number 1. Editor@youtube.com. Suggestions at youtube.com. And just for good measure, estreich at youtube.com. So Damien can keep smiling. Email him a link to this video. Rate, favorite, comment, and share. If you got a YourTubeAdvocate video, post it as a response. If you don't, you can still get one. This is my tube. This is our tube. This is YourTubeAdvocate, and we will be heard.